Okay, guys. So let's work on the final what do you call that, delete button, right? I mean, you can see now feature is here. I just upgraded right to the next. I think the middle. I think the medium payment, right? That was, I'm not sure what was that, but once I upgrade, I will get here. Okay, and if I can click, it will be add the feature, and you can see the feature, right? This post or this job is featured now, right? So I can unfeature this again. Okay, let's quickly work on delete, right? What we're gonna do, uh, I mean, earlier I had added a lot of code, right? Also for the update. Okay, so this is simple enough. So this is the code for delete. Async function, right? Async function, I will go here now, and because all these button, look at this button, right? Edit, delete, feature, whatever. Next to that one, most likely we can add the delete, right? So just below this feature. Okay, let's find that one first. The status update, right? We finish here, this component, and then this component, and then after that, right? Because this is the toggle button for the status, right? Feature, basically feature. Let's put this one now. And now we need to find the action. We need to create the action for the deleting, right? Like the function deal with the database. Okay, and also I need a trash to icon. So first I will, let me import trash to icon, right? Trash to icon from the Lucid React, and uh, next go back to the delete here. Delete job listing. So I need to go to the let's go back to the action, right? Here, job listing action. Okay, so I have opened, uh, just gonna create function maybe below here. So the function is this one, right? Delete job listing action. This function is going to get id, and this function is going to get id, right? Then there is an error message. Check for the organization id. If no, return error. Job listing, get job listing with id and organization id, right? If no job listing, then what you're going to delete? Nothing, right? So return error. Again, check for the permission, right? For job listing delete, and then finally you call your database, pass the id, and let the data, delete job listing db function handle the work for you, right? So we need to create this function, right? So let's go to the feature now. We have opened here somewhere. No, right? Let's find that out. So in the feature, job listing db job listing.ts, right? Find that one. Okay, so uh, should be db here. Job listing db, right? Job listing.ts. We have update job listing. Now we're gonna add that delete, right? So let's copy this. Again, this will get the id. We're gonna get await db, right? Basically delete job listing from here, and then like you call a db dot database. We have on the top imported already this db from the Drizzle. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And then delete, pass the job listing table, and you pass some query, right? Where job listing table id must match with this id, right? And returning whatever, like id, organization id, you pass that one, right? And revalidate job listing cache also. Okay, so I'm not sure if we have that cache or not. Revalidate job listing cache, yeah, we have, right? So just pass this id, and that is all, and return the deleted job listing, right? Good. Now we're gonna import this because we have created this validation before, right? So that will be here already. Okay, so we're gonna call this function now inside our action. So here, the place where we importing all these, right? So this one, okay. What is the name? Delete job listing, right? So let's call that as uh, delete job listing db, right? That's what we are using, okay. And that is all we have to do. So now, right, if I go back here, the errors will be gone, okay. And once you delete, it will be send you to the employer, redirect you to the employer, right? Okay, so let's test this quickly, guys. I'm going to go back here, refresh this page. So now I'm getting error. What is the error, right? Job listing, and I'm here, I cannot get this. So let me close, maybe rerun the server, shift P, control shift P, right? Reload window. And if there is any error, uh, it should tell us, right? Okay, in the action is the delete job listing dot bind. Okay. Let me go check the action, right? I mean, we call this delete job listing, right? Delete job listing here. Delete job listing. I need to import that. I have not imported yet. So let's do that. So we have import from the action, right? Where is that? Uh, Action. So I'll just call it delete job listing, okay. And I think that should solve the problem, right? So let's go live view again. Localhost 3000, and I will go to the employer dashboard. You see now the delete. If I click on this, right, again, are you sure this action cannot be undone, right? And yes, then it will delete this, and or I can cancel it, right? If I delete, I mean, if I click yes, it will delete, but I will not delete, okay. You guys can try, right? So we have now all the features implemented, basically all the buttons, right? Edit, uh you know like published, and when you have published, right, look at here, there is no more features and all those things, okay. So just try. Next, we will be working on the, basically on this sidebar, right, this side channel here. Okay, guys, thank you very much. These buttons, right, are difficult one. I hope now just adding the component on the sidebar should be more easy now, right? So the most difficult things is done now, hopefully, okay. So thank you very much. Let me start.